Hi everyone. The other week, The Times, that's right, The Times, reached out to me regarding Liz Hurley's approach to staying in shape at 60. Interestingly, her approach is actually focused on NEAT. For those of you who haven't seen my previous articles and videos on this, NEAT is short for non-exercise activity thermogenesis. It's really good that this is becoming a bit more mainstream, as it's something most people overlook. NEAT is the energy expended for everything we do that's not sleeping, eating, or planned exercise. If you're doing something physical and it's not training, then it's NEAT. So, moving around through your day, maintaining good posture, fidgeting, cleaning, gardening, it's all considered NEAT. NEAT is something that I've not really spoken about for some time, so let's familiarize ourselves with NEAT. Firstly, we'll start by looking at everything that accounts for the calories we burn daily. So total daily energy expenditure, TDEE, as it'll really help us understand the importance of NEAT. TDEE is simply the total number of calories you burn throughout the day. It's that simple. TDEE consists of two main categories. You have REE, so resting energy expenditure, and NREE, so non-resting energy expenditure. So the calories we burn at rest and the calories we burn when we're not resting. REE, so resting energy expenditure consists of our BMR, so our basal metabolic rate, something you all will have heard of. While sitting, watching this video, or even during sleep, your body still requires calories to breathe, maintain organ function, and just stay alive. You can do things to positively impact your BMR, such as building a decent amount of muscle mass to make muscle tissue a more energy demanding organ. But in the short term, there's not really a great deal you can do to noticeably impact this on a daily basis. So let's move on to NREE. Again, this is non-resting energy expenditure, and it's broken down into three components. You have TEF, which is the thermic effect of feeding. TEF is simply the number of calories we burn by digestion. Not a lot we can do to make a dent in this, apart from eating foods that require more calories to digest, such as high protein foods, protein having the highest thermic effect of feeding. But as good as this is, and it is something I recommend, it's not going to make a huge difference to the number of calories you burn daily. So move on to EAT, so eat, exercise, activity, thermogenesis. Eat is planned exercise, lifting weights, running, swimming, etc. Great, but again, we're limited in terms of how many calories we can burn in 30 to 60 minutes. So then this brings us to Liz Hurley's favorite, which is NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. For many, this is where people fall short. But if you cultivate a generally active lifestyle, it can be the main thing that results in fast results and sustainable results. Let me explain. If you're generally active, you move around a lot doing chores. You don't shy away from a spot of gardening. You embrace running around with the kids and the hecticness of being a parent. You can stand to burn a lot of calories. If you naturally shy away from that stuff, you won't. So be conscious of this. Be mindful of this. Don't take the elevator. Take the stairs. Take your dog, for regular walks. You go out for walks with your partner. Just generally cultivate an active lifestyle. If you don't focus on NEAT, it can severely hinder your fat loss efforts. You see, when someone starts their weight loss journey, they often only focus on reducing calories and doing planned exercise, such as going for a run. But due to this new increase in energy expenditure and reduction in energy intake, you may subconsciously become less active. Your NEAT may well reduce. You may move less and generally have less of a skip in your step. And because of the vast number of calories we burn from NEAT, which can be north of 1,000 calories, or as little as 100 calories if we unknowingly reduce it by moving less, going from the higher end to the lower end. It can be enough to prevent someone from positively tilting energy balance in their favor, thus inducing no weight loss. But if we're conscious of this, we can ensure we keep on top of our needs and remain as active as possible, pushing to the higher end of energy expenditure, and you will find fat loss much easier. And more importantly, once you reach your ideal leanness, you will find maintaining those results significantly easier.